Kiwis love their cars, and so does Car Crazy. Hi, I'm John Glass, and hey, check out these fingernails. Never once changed a spark plug in their life. But luckily, I've got the current Trans Am champ Shane Drake to steer me through the tricky bits.
And me.
Oh, and Fleur, who keeps the show in touch with its feminine side.
Tonight I find Jay the car of his dreams.
So you wouldn't mind giving it a bit of a test either, I suppose?
Damn keen on giving it a test.
And Shane gets himself noticed driving a car that costs more than the average house.
And Danny puts the family hatchback on the line.
What should he do? Should he kill his car?
Ferrari, $320,000 worth of sex on wheels. Tennis champ Boris Becker drives one, so do actors Hugh Grant and Rowan Atkinson, and so do 289 New Zealanders.
Shane, what have you been... Where'd you steal this from?
Hey, what do you reckon?
Amazing.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's lovely.
Hold on, Fleur, this is the bloke's car. What are you doing getting to the front seat there?
It's the 90s, boys. I'm allowed to have a wee look in here. Oh. Where are the gears?
Well, this is the Ferrari 355 F1, okay? You know what F1 is?
Formula One.
Good girl.
Okay.
But this car has the Formula One changing gearbox, and this is the paddle gear shift system on the steering wheel.
This is quicker.
It's a lot more foolproof, and you don't have to take your hands off the wheel. It's all at your fingertips.
Oi, Shane, there's a spare motor in the boot, mate. What's going on?
Well, John, isn't it just awesome? It's a 3.5 litre V8. This engine puts out around about 280 kilowatts, which is around about 380 horsepower.
So how fast does it get from 0 to 100?
4.5 seconds.
That's quick.
And a top speed of 180 miles an hour.
Beautiful curves on this baby. You know, they say the test of a Ferrari is that if you put a beautiful woman beside it and she's noticed more than the car, they've failed.
Notice anything about it though?
No back seat?
No back seat.
We'll flick for it. Come on, let's flick for it. You ready? You happy? Which one do you want? Here's a
Tails. Tails, Shane!
I'm glad it's raining.
Major. James Major.
He's too young to drive. He's too young to drink. And he's too young to own a gun. But once James is finally licensed, you can bet everyone will know who he is. In 1976, Japan invaded New Zealand. And they did it with a little yellow hatchback. The Pocket Rocket, they called it. A nickname the Honda Civic earned by being both economical and zippy. Zippy was a very popular word back then.
So, Elton, this was the very first Honda Civic car made in this country.
That's right,
correct?
the very, very first one.
You used to sell cars, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Did you ever sell one of these?
I was actually sold this one to a lady called Mrs. Walton, who was a very good customer.
Right.
And then 10 years later, I actually bought it back.
And that's all the original upholstery?
That's everything in that car is original.
And the Honda Civic has been embraced by New Zealanders, hasn't it?
Absolutely.
We've loved this car.
Yep.
Why do you think it became so popular here?
For years, you'd have to put a drip tray under the car to stop all the oil leaks.
So when you're in your garage at home, sort
Yes,
of thing? Yeah.
and whereas with a Honda, nothing like that happened. I remember my wife having one, and she loved it.
It's got features that didn't always come with cars at that time, didn't
Well,
they?
for example, a heater. You'd have to, when you bought a new car, you'd have to put a heater in it.
So
you'd have to
in
put
the
a
old days,
radiator.
you'd buy a car and it wouldn't have a heater.
No.
Then you have to go shopping.
You put
for
a heater, then seat belts,
It
then
seems
a radio.
like a ridiculous thing to do now, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it's
So this
crazy.
was the first one. It was all in
Yeah.
one price, and you got those features.
Yeah. And the other one that this car had, which was the first of it,
Yeah.
you see the heated rear window?
Oh yeah, yep.
Now, you used to have to buy a kit set and
Right.
stick it on.
Oh okay.
But this is actually inside
Yep.
the glass.
It's stuck
Now,
inside the glass.
That was a first for New Zealand.
What was your best sales pitch line? Was there any one line that used to just sway them when they were teetering on the edge of a purchase?
Just drive it. Drive it before you buy it.
Now here's your chance to win a brand new car, or maybe even two. Simply by watching SunDirect Car Crazy, you could become the owner of the new Jeep V8 Grand Cherokee, or a Chrysler Neon and a Chrysler Voyager. Both packages worth in excess of $80,000. Entering is super simple. Just name the car featured in this week's Car Crazy test drive, fill in the entry form in New Zealand Autocar magazine, and keep your fingers crossed.
Does a car reflect the spirit of its owner? What lurks inside this Holden Commodore which might identify who the owner is? Okay, what have we got here? Well, he's into music and women. Sample product. That's his taste. Well, he's obviously a bit safety conscious. Now this is your biggest clue. He's got some blues connections. Have you guessed who yet? After the break, meet the star who drives this car.
Plus, we feel the sand between our treads as this week's test driver leaves the road and hits the beach.
The star driving this car took 31 years to get his licence, so now he's intent on making up for lost time.
Marcus.
Oh, Fu, how are you?
No, I thought you'd be more of a Vespa sort of guy than a Commodore.
I thought this was more of a dating show rather than a car show, so I'm a bit confused myself, you know. I thought, well, up for you go, jack me up with some young girls all on, but nah, it's quite different. It's about the car.
It's about the car.
It's my Commodore, yeah. So I know nothing about anything else, 'cause I've never done anything else. So,
You've only had your licence, what, 2 years, or? Is that right? You got it when you were 31?
yeah, I have had it for 2 years. I had it, I went to the AA and did the whole driving lesson thing about 2 years ago.
Why'd you get it so late?
Because I always thought, I never had any compulsion to drive. I was never interested in cars. They bored me. I just got to the stage where I hadn't driven for so long, there seemed to be no point, you know. I sort of became such an adamant anti-car person, and I completely changed. I completely flippoed 180 degrees. Buckle yourself in, pop it, off we go. When you're 31, and that's when I got my first licence, I'd done all my first milestones, I'd been on a plane, you know. By that stage, you've done everything, and this was one great thing I had to look forward to, because most people, when they get to 31, there's nothing they haven't done. For me,
yours was
I had the
getting your
joy
licence.
of driving. First time,
The
I had a
monkey
car
off your back.
Yeah, I had a car on my own. I was air punching. It was yes, 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 yes. I just felt so good about it, you know.
What about
It was the
girlfriends?
best thing. Yeah, I had girlfriends by the time I was 31. So I'd done everything.
How did you manage with girlfriends?
How do you mean?
Well, you didn't have a licence.
I've always gone out with. The funny thing is, I've always gone out with people that drive. Although once I had a girlfriend that didn't drive, and it was a disaster because you know
She was
we
so
couldn't go anywhere. I was oh yeah, sit around, yeah. But yeah. So now I'm much happier. Although I haven't got a girlfriend, I've got a car. You see, that's
Got a car.
it's not a bad deal, is it?
Oh, you see, now I do feel like I'm back on the dating show. All right, girls, if you're looking for a fast talker with a flash motor, you know the car to keep an eye out for.
In 1898, the first motoring laws stated that cars must carry a lamp at night, a warning bell, and that the maximum speed limit was a whopping 20 kilometres per hour.
Arriving at a corner too quickly and losing control is a common cause of road accidents. It often happens when you arrive at a corner too fast and start braking while you're already turning, which takes away the steering and control of your car. So remember, the correct way to take a corner safely is to brake and or change down before you turn the corner. Isn't this great? This is Subaru's GTB wagon. This is the top of the line performance model, all-rounder.
It's looking good. First thing I noticed, big air scoop thing happening here.
Well, okay, the engine is turbocharged.
Right.
And it also has an intercooler which cools the whole charge down. It is there for a reason, not just for look.
Not just looks.
Yeah, it is to keep the intercooler cool.
And it looks cool.
It does look good.
Now, the other thing I also noticed was about the lights here. You've got this whole kind of disco ball action thing happening.
Yeah, it's quite a, a groovy looking thing, but it again has a purpose. What it does is that it's a self-leveling sensor in there that keeps the lights flat on the road. If we've got a load in the back or even towing a trailer, you know how you normally, the car pokes up and you get people flicking their lights? Well, this actually levels out to keep the lights on the road. The trademark of Subaru is all-wheel drive.
Now, what's the difference between, why is it all-wheel, not four-wheel? What's the difference between that?
Well, it's the way that Subaru have named their four-wheel drive system.
It's just the configuration of a four-wheel. So if you go off-road, what more of it kicks in?
It'll sense where it needs the extra help, whether you start spinning your front wheels or your back wheels, and then it'll move the power to the front or the rear, and then alternatively to each wheel, whatever one has got the most grip.
Now, I like pushing things, and whee, flaps up
It's
like that.
smart, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beautifully hidden. Press the button, and then your cup holder comes out.
But just the one cup holder, you see. Should have more than that, really.
Well, it has. It's got another one down here.
Oh, I tell a lie. Look at that.
Nicely hidden away, detail. But hang on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Stop the press.
Yep, we've got them
The
again.
twin FLIR features.
Yep, look at that. She'd be just so proud, don't you
Oh,
think?
she would. If only she were here.
Yeah, shame.
We'll
really.
show her later. Cute badge.
The GTB range is fitted with some Bilstein performance shock absorbers that really help the wagon to perform.
Okay, and that tells us that. All right, let's have a look. Ooh.
Yeah, busy little configuration here. What we've got is the fold-out blind that can easily just pop back in there, so the shopping can be hidden.
What's
the cargo
this?
net there, it's very easy to drop down.
Yep. Oh, he's going to demonstrate.
Pop that down there, pull that in there.
Oh, good girl. Excellent
pop
all-round
that out
safety
there,
feature.
and there you go.
Anything else we need to know about this?
Little storage compartments down here.
Ooh, look at that. But you can pop anything you like in there, obviously.
Yeah, you could obviously pop some tinnies
Yep.
or something in there with a bit of ice if you wanted to keep it cool.
All right, that's it then.
Well, before you go, I've got one last safety feature to show you.
Alrighty, you sound serious.
John, this is Subaru's third seatbelt for the passenger in the back seat, and they claim it is the longest one in the world. And it fully retracts as well, so you can put a load in.
So Shane, we better go and see Fleur because apparently she's found herself a surfy.
For professional purposes, of course. Because showing off off-road is what Subaru does best, I headed straight for the wild west coast. So Jay, what do you think?
I think it's pretty hot, eh? Nice mags, nice lines. It's all looking pretty stylish.
What about the colour?
Oh, not really my colour, eh? But be keen on a nice blue, that's for certain.
Nice blue.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't mind giving it a bit of a test either, I suppose?
Oh, damn keen on giving it a test.
So, what does it feel like?
It feels very powerful. It doesn't seem to slide out. I mean, even if you give it a bit of accelerator, it doesn't slide out at all. My mate was saying how he pulled up in a Subaru the other day and all the girl racer chicks were in this little car and they all looked.
Really?
The guys were feeling quite stupid in their boy racer car compared to this.
Jay gave the Subaru Legacy top marks for handling and, of course, pulling power. Although as a first-year engineering student, it was just a little out of his price range. He marked the car 8 out of 10.
After the break, will the killer snack on a hatchback? And answer me this, where and when were the world's first set of traffic lights installed? The first traffic lights were installed in Cleveland, Ohio in 1914.
All right, I feel the killer instinct coming on. By the end of the show, someone could be driving away in a brand new car, or they could be taking the bus home. Because in this show, you've really got to put your motor where your mouth is. So let's come and meet this week's player.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Danny.
Hi.
Hey,
Here
Danny.
again.
My whole
And
family's
the whole
here.
family.
My
Are you
God.
on, kids?
Yeah,
Are
what are
you
you
on?
crushing again? Not
Are
just
you
the car.
Just the car.
I hope so. Come on, everybody out. Here we go.
Here we you go.
Oh, look at all the
I
little
didn't know you could
ones.
fit that many people in a car like this.
But this is not the Guinness Book of Records we're going for here as well, is it?
Hey, girls,
No,
do you want to
just,
come and stand
just
with
some
me?
of them.
Just some of them. So why are you killing your car today, Danny? What's the story?
Well, as you can see, it's we can go out for a family outing. It's a bit of a tight squeeze.
It looks like that, yes.
And want more kids, so we need a bigger car.
Ah, so it's a
you
sim-
don't want any more children.
He wants a breeder. He's a breeding machine, this man. Now I can see that you've cleaned the place too. I can see it's authentic cobwebs you've got here.
Yeah, car was clean yesterday.
Right, so those spiders are very quick, aren't they?
Yeah, very quick.
What's the story with this number plate too?
My mother gave it to me when I had first boy, so
Oh, is she watching now? Do you think?
I hope so.
There we go, Mum.
There,
We're not going to kill this, so we're keeping this. I think you had to do
Number
that.
plate.
All right, come on, Danny. I'll tell you a
Okay.
bit more about how the game works.
Good.
Come with me. Now, what you can see here is an amazing line of Subaru cars, right?
Yep.
And each boot, there is a different prize. And in one of the boots is the main prize, the brand new 2-litre Subaru Forester that you could win.
You could also win a set of 4 brand new premium Continental tyres from Germany, valued at $1,000 courtesy of New Zealand Motor Distributors. An APCO Auto Parts gift pack including mothers, polishers and waxes, plus an assortment of Pennzoil merchandise valued at $850. A brand new Sony CD single player car stereo with 40 watts per channel, plus a set of Explode component speakers valued at $899 courtesy of Sony New Zealand. And a Momo gift pack including a Fighter Wood leather steering wheel, Phantom gear knob, and a pair of seatbelt pads valued at $915 courtesy of Concord Trading.
Now, the grand prize, Shane's going to tell us all about it.
Well, Danny, what we got here is Subaru's brand new Forester. They're at home in the paddock, all-wheel drive vehicle. 2-litre, 5-speed, power steer, electric windows, so you can sort of load the family in the car, but also go and do a bit of recreational driving. if you
Great
feel.
colour too.
Yeah. Hey,
Yes.
jump in, have a look.
You definitely fit that extended family in here, I think, Danny. Get that, mate. Oh, does it feel good?
Feels like home.
Feels like home.
Well, you got some good safety features here with the vehicle being all-wheel drive, airbag, and the Subaru Forester is priced at $37,000.
Plus, as an extra bonus, your brand new car comes with free car insurance for 1 year, courtesy of SunDirect Insurance.
Are you nervous, Danny? A little bit. A little bit? That's the correct answer. Well done. The first question is, which safety-conscious European car company first put seat belts into all its mass-produced cars?
BMW?
Close. Volvo. Volvo. Good try. Okay. The first boot stays closed. All right. Still, you got 4 more chances, so that's cool. What name is generally given to the form of car steering that is assisted by the engine?
Power steering?
Yes. Excellent. Let's pop that first boot. Well done. Now we're on a roll. What is the most popular nickname of a car that's entire back opens like a door?
Liftback?
Liftback, hatchback, that's good enough for me. Let's pop that next boot. Very nicely done. That's 2 out of 3. Excellent. In which of a car's systems would you find a catalytic converter? A, the suspension, B, the lights, or C, the exhaust?
C.
The exhaust. Well done, Danny. You're on a roll here, my man. All right. Last question. The first drive-in cinema opened in the United States in A, 1928, B, 1947, or C, 1933?
47.
Oh no, it opened in 33, but good try. That's 3 out of 5. Well done, Danny. That's 3 out of 5. Now, Danny, you've got a decision to make. Because right now, I'm going to offer you, you've got 3 boots open. I'm going to offer you 1, 2, $300.
What do you think you should do? Should we
That's
take the money now and run?
$300 if you give us the right to kill your car
No,
and
go
go on to
for
win
it.
possibly the grand prize. Are you going to do it? What should he do? Should he kill his car? Prize gone up. What are you going to do, Danny?
I'll kill her.
He's going to kill the car. Good on him. Okay, Shane, let's do some car killing. And that is yours right now. So you hold on to that.
Thank you.
Come over here. Let's stand back because this can get very, very dangerous. Come back here. Come here, Danny. And there's no going back now.
No.
First cut is the deepest.
Oh, car.
So what's going through your mind? I think the killer is going to win. It's vicious. It is vicious. You have let go, haven't you? You've let go of the car emotionally. Sort of. Sort of. Whoa, there goes your hatch.
What's happened?
Danny, is this any way?
It's all broken, all right. That's exactly what's happened.
Yeah.
Well, it's gone now. How do you feel now?
Can.
Sad, really?
Oh, mate. Flattened.
Which one do you think he'll go for?
Just to make
4 probably. Just 4 children. I think he might.
Look. Yeah, I think even the spider web's gone, isn't it? That's gone. The situation is now, Danny, you have 3 boots open, okay? And all those boots, there is a prize and a question. You get the question right, you win the prize. It could be the Subaru Forester, okay? So now you've got to make a decision. Which one's it going to be? 2, 3, or 4? Which one are you going to do? 2. Okay, it's boot number 2. Yeah. All right, Fleur. Now you get to hold the prize.
You get to hold the prize.
Yeah.
Here's the question.
Okay.
What is the country of origin of the Ferrari 355 F1 Spider?
Italy.
That's right!
Oh, well done, you got it right now. And me, this, because this, my friend, is the big moment, okay? Because in here could be the car, we don't know what it is. You have won a brand new Sony CD single player, car stereo plus a set of explode component speakers that's worth $899, $900 for Sony. Well done, mate. Thank you. I've got no car to put with it. Good on you. Oh, look, she's come to say good on you.
Your car's broken.
Car's broken. It's gone. Now, is it? Fleur, can you tell us where the car?
I can.
What boot
okay.
the car was in?
The car was in boot number 4.
Car number 4.
This one here.
Car number, that's close, eh?
Yes.
That was close. Still, you've done well.
No, great prize. What's happening is this little vent here is aimed to
Haul that air in.
When I discover a car radio, you can kill your friends on.
Tonight we get up close and personal with a sporty all-rounder.
I get behind the wheel of a car.
Remember, if you're thinking car, travel, home or contents insurance, give Sun Direct a call on 0800 80 17 10.
2 stunned possums.